Hey guys, yo, what's up and welcome to Jump Inside Gaming News, where we give you all the best bits of gaming in the past fortnight. Let's get started. Dragon Age Inquisition's devs say BioWare resents its writers. Dragon Age Inquisitions and Star Wars Knight of the Old Republic developer David Glader, whose credits also include Baldur's Gate and Anthem, discuss video game writing and says that BioWare turned into a company that quietly resented its writers. The Mass Effect and Crotar studio is currently working towards the Dragon Age 4 release date, with the new RPG game and sequel to Dragon Age Inquisition officially titled Dreadwolf. Okay, on the good news, we are getting Dreadwolf. I cannot wait for that game to actually get released. I'm super excited about that. I hope you are too. I love everything that BioWare does in its games. I love what they release. I absolutely love BioWare as a company, at least the games that it produces. From a behind the scenes, a company aspect of how they run things, and if this statement is true and it is resenting its writers, that's not a good thing. I mean, writers deserve a lot of respect, especially because they take on a lot of heavy things. They actually produce the story. It's not an easy job to be a writer. It's quite hard. You've got to make a gripping story, and a lot of what happens in production does come from a lot of writing aspects. So, you know, again, it's not easy to be a writer, and, you know, you should always give writers the credit they deserve. There's a lot of stuff in the industry that deserve a lot of credit. It's not just writers, but writers are a big is a big important role, just like every other role in the industry. You can play like a Star Wars Jedi on Fortnite with Anakin Skywalker. Finding the Force and Anakin Skywalker is your destiny in Fortnite. Fortnite, the Battle Royale game, will celebrate Star Wars Day on Thursday, May the 4th, with a huge range of Force-worthy activities. You can start today by buying Anakin Skywalker or Padme in the game store. Make sure you wrap up all content before the event ends on May 23rd. Fortnite doing Star Wars. I'm super excited. This is so good. It's Star Wars Day. I love Star Wars so much. I got into Star Wars back in 2005, and I didn't think it would be as big as this, but turns out it's big, and it's on Fortnite now as well, so that's great. I love it. It's doing a Star Wars themed thing, and it's basically going, hey, grab a lightsaber and start doing stuff with it. I love that. Honestly, Star Wars is quite big on the gaming industry. It kind of snuck up. We didn't realize how big it would be, but yeah, honestly, Star Wars gaming, amazing. I love it. And yeah, that's Star Wars for you. Happy Star Wars Day, everybody. Let's continue. May the Force be with you. Welcome back to the Citadel Hacker. We've gathered a team of industry veterans from games like Fallout New Vegas, Mass Effect, and BioShock to create a faithful reboot of the classic game we all know and love. In SystemShock, you take on the role of a resourceful hacker as you explore and survive the terrors of Citadel Station, brought on by a rogue AI named Shodan. Yeah, this is a video game, turns out. Yeah, basically, the game SystemShock is coming out. Now, I normally wouldn't mention a game coming out. I'd normally save that for like a trailer reaction, but uniquely enough, it's behind the creators of what I'm interested in. It's got people behind Fallout New Vegas, I love, Mass Effect, I also love, and BioShock, I love. All three of those games are very, very different in their own right, but at the same time, they're also incredibly awesome games, and I love them. And the fact that they're coming together to make SystemShock, no matter what it looks like, I'm hoping it's going to be better, because these game people behind those games are actually really good at crafting those games. So I'm hoping those people are the people that are going to make this game awesome, and I can't wait to see what it looks like. Moving on. Xbox deflects Redfall controversy by announcing Starfield showcase dates. In the wake of Redfall underwhelming launch, Microsoft has announced an existing date for its big Starfield showcase. It's not an exaggeration to say that Microsoft's summer showcase has some weighty expectations that it desperately needs to live up to. 2022 wasn't exactly a thrilling year for Xbox owners, and Microsoft promises that 2023 would make up for it have yet to bear fruit. If anything, it's been worse so far. And finally, Xbox! Yes, of course, Starfield is the best bit that I'm interested in for this piece of news. Starfield gets an exact date. I can't wait to see exactly what the date is, and I'm super excited for it. I love Starfield. I love everything about it. There are a few games that I really love. One of them is Hogwarts Legacy, and Starfield is probably also going to be one. I think Payday is going to be one as well. I just don't know when that's going to get released yet. But I'm super excited for all three of those games, and to know that Starfield is getting a lot of hype behind it. I'm hoping it's as good as the hype is bringing it up to be. The problem with hype, and this is the major problem with hype for me, is if you've built up your game so much, and even as a company, you've just gone like, you know, this game is going to be the best game ever. If it doesn't reach those standards, then, you know, obviously we're going to notice and we're going to go, well, why do you hype it up and say all these things? Because we will, as fans, we will pick up on things and we will mention it to them. We'll say that, you know, you didn't tell us the truth. I mean, to be fair, and I will warn you, when you watch a gameplay trailer on any game ever, you're probably going to get the best bit from that trailer. In fact, it might not even be playable on some games that you actually see. We've seen this in games like Assassin's Creed 3, where it looks like you get to play as this really awesome assassin and it comes out and it's not quite that. A trailer is built to be the best part of a game, and sometimes, and not all the time, but most times, it's not always exactly like it says it's going to come out like. Sometimes there's a lot of hype on a trailer. Now, sometimes, and a lot of times it does, yeah, it does. It does match up to what it's like on the trailer, but there are a few times and few cases that it doesn't, so you will have to, you know, remember that you are only seeing the best part so far of Star Citizen. When this game actually gets released, it's going to be a very interesting feat to see what people think about it, and I can't wait to see that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next Jump Inside video. Goodbye.